You are not my fighter, Devin Haney. That's it. That's what Eddie Hearn told Devin Haney to his face during the fight with Anthony Joshua and Danny Dubois. Y'all already know before that fight, they had a little Twitter beef. Devin Haney tried to call Eddie Hearn at 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. You talking about Eddie Hearn, a promoter of a big event that is almost holding or almost held 100,000 people. You got a lot of fighters. Meaning with a lot of fighters he needs to handle. He got a lot of managers to talk to, sanctioning bodies, and also commission. And Devin Haney calling him at 6 o'clock in the morning. Man, I don't want nobody calling me at 6 o'clock in the morning. Huh? I don't even want a booty call at 6 o'clock in the morning. What the hell did Devin Haney thought he was? What the hell Devin Haney thought calling Eddie Hearn 6 o'clock in the morning? Man, you got some nerves. But anyway, Eddie Hearn is letting Devin Haney know, like, yo, I'm not going to accommodate you, yo. You want me to treat you better than I treat my own fighters. You crazy, yo. You ain't signed the deal. I had a deal in place for you after the Ryan Garcia fight. Had a deal in place for you to sign a Matchroom Boxing. And you ain't signed that deal. Now I don't got to accommodate you. And see, this is the issue that there is people. This is the issue. Devin Haney, or I'm sorry, Eddie Hearn has noticed that the Haneys are trying to use him. Y'all already know that Eddie Hearn paid them a lot of money. Even during the pandemic, he was getting paid a lot. You know what I'm saying? Way above his paid grade, way above his market. And Eddie Hearn thought, with him paying Devin Haney a lot of money, and they know they made a lot, they became wealthy with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn thought, you know what I'm saying, that they would at least give him the benefit of the doubt and do great business and sign to Eddie Hearn. Once he figured out, like, yo, you just going to this promoter, I'm giving you a deal, you going behind my back, speaking to this attorney, going to this promoter, just see what is how you want to wiggle your way into making certain deals and stuff like that. And Eddie Hearn figured out, yo, I'm being used by these guys, and they ain't even trying to do good business with me when give me the benefit of the doubt when I'm doing good business with them. You feel me? And I think Eddie Hearn has caught on that he just doesn't like the way that Haney's been moving. And he alluded to that several months ago in interviews after Devin Haney lost to Ryan Garcia. Now, look, I'm going to say it like this. Is Devin Haney wrong for even trying to get some free tickets and stuff like that? Let me say it like this. In the sport of boxing, it's the user game. Everybody uses one another, and everybody trying to get something from somebody. That's the nature of this game. It's a snakish game. It's a user game. And, you know, not everybody, there's no friends in the sport of boxing. You could tell by Eddie Hearn's demeanor, like, yo, you're not my fighter. He kept on saying, you're not my fighter. What's the problem? You got a problem. I'm not your fighter. And Devin Haney has to be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I've given y'all great business. I'm giving y'all great living. I'm giving y'all great opportunities. And y'all be talking behind my back trying to deal with other people and stuff like that. Y'all should be dealing with me. You know, in a recent interview with Devin Haney and Andre Ward, he alluded to, that Eddie Hearn didn't want you to get that type of fight with George Kambosos without him, and you went and did your thing. And look, Devin Haney has the right to do what he has to do if he's a free agent, right? Eddie Hearn just thought that good business will be reciprocated, and it wasn't. So Haney is just doing what other people has done in the sport of boxing. And if you look at Devin Haney's structure, where there is not really no structure in terms of loyalty. He always have different trainers in every camp, different type of people. You ever heard Devin Haney in the interview with Andre Ward and Eddie Hearn had alluded to that. There's a bunch of different people every time, every fight, every win. There's a whole bunch of people and stuff like that. They go through a Floyd Mayweather Senior, they boot him out. Mickey Bay, they boot him out. Ben Davison boot him out. But just a bunch of trainers and stuff like that, that they use and then throw away once they don't put that trainer that's hands on in training camp and coming up with these game plan. When the fight comes up, he's not the head trainer. It's always Bill Haney, and Bill Haney is the one that's been orchestrating everything. Bill Haney is the same, he's taking that type of street mentality into the boxing mentality, and you gotta have that type of mentality. It's all business. I think Bill Haney feels like, you know what? I ain't gonna let my son be used. He's gonna be the user. Ain't he gonna get pimped? We're gonna be pimping the game. So there is no problem with that. But Eddie Hearn just caught on to the way that Devin Haney, Eddie Hearn just caught on the way that Haney works. And he doesn't like it. And he peeped it. And he's no longer going to give Devin Haney the benefit of the doubt. Just give him even a ticket. Everything you're going to have to do is earn it with Eddie Hearns now. They say earn with Hearns. But now this time you're going to have to earn it. And Devin Haney just feel out of place. Like, yo, I thought you was my boy. Now we ain't boys, man. You've been going with other promoters and stuff like that, trying to deal behind my back. Trying to see what price I give you and see what price you give them. It's not genuine when it comes. See, it's been genuine with Eddie Hearns, with Devin Haney. Still speak highly of him. Still promoting him. Still, like if he had, almost like got a handshake deal with Eddie Hearn. But Eddie Hearn always was doing good business for the Haneys. And it wasn't reciprocated. And that's the problem. So you got to go buy your ticket or get your ticket from Turkey Alashiki. And that's what's going on right now. So I understand where Eddie Hearn is at. And I understand how Devin Haney, how he's moving. Because in the sport of boxing, for the most part, everybody moves like that. Everybody trying to get some credentials. Everybody trying to get something for free. And no matter how much money you get, everybody trying to get accommodated. Devin Haney just he's calling some, just like if you head to the club, right? You call that promoter that hey, yo, I'm going to bring, yo, let me cut in the line and stuff like that. Or let me get, let me get a table, a bottle. Everybody does it. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney just tried to do it with Eddie Hearn and it just didn't work for him. But guess what? Devin Haney still got his seat. So it wasn't just Eddie Hearn that he called. He had a backup, just like everybody out here, outside, trying to get the hookup. That's what it is. Devin Haney was just trying to get the hookup, and Eddie Hearn wasn't hooking him up no more. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you, God bless, and on to the next.